So you just grab some pizza.
Thank you. How? You don't want a pizza? I'm gonna.
What's good?
Can you serve me?
Does everybody have a chair? Yeah. Anyone wants to, yeah?
I have that one too. Well,
Let me see.
kind of, yeah. I like it. Can I have
Oh yeah, you do have one. Is there? That's it. That's everything.
Yeah, Olivia's awesome. So when she comes in, I'll explain some basic things, what we're doing. Wow. Okay. That's fun. Hello and welcome. This is just my name is Carlos, and I'm gonna be the moderator. And we have Helen and Sia. They're gonna be assistant moderators. Who's gonna be taking notes, and then we're just gonna use the recording in case we miss something. Like I told you, we have to submit it on Blackboard to Professor for her to critique us, because we're trying to learn how to do this. So first of all, thank you for taking the time to come. Hope you guys enjoy the pizza. And this focus group is going to be about the Jordan brand. We just want to ask you some questions of what you think. You guys, I'm going to be the name tag will help me to be able to see your names, and I can see everybody. We're going to be respectful with everybody's opinion. There's no right or wrong answer to the questions. Like, you're not obligated to be here, so if you at any point you guys want to leave, you can do that as well. And then I'm just gonna be trying to mediate. If somebody hasn't talked enough, I'm just gonna ask you to speak up, or just to make sure that we get that. If it's too low or if you can't hear me, just let me know. So I'm just eat your pizza, and then once everybody's done, then we can get started with the actual questions. Do you guys have any questions so far? No? Okay, good.
I can just finish pizza.
You gotta eat fast.
No, I'll just finish it after.
No, it's okay. We're not. No,
I don't want to
no.
wait.
don't wanna
I feel
wait.
too much pressure.
There's no pressure. No, for sure. It's just relaxed.
No, it's okay. We can start. I promise. I promise.
All right.
You're not waiting.
Okay.
hungry.
Okay. We'll start in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh yeah. If you have your cell phones, just please put them on silent. Yeah, we'll just start. Just a couple minutes. You guys ready?
Yes.
All right. We're just start off. Just introduce yourself. Just your name, what you do, and just in general. One day or that you associate with wearing sneakers. Like, what would you do in a day like that? So we're gonna start with Nivea over here.
Can you repeat, please?
So just introduce yourself,
Oh.
your name, what you do, and then anything that you associate with wearing shoes, sneakers.
Sneaker.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my name is Nidia Escobar and I'm a graduate student for the IMC program. This is almost my last semester in the program. And I associate the shoes or sneakers with sports
Mhm.
more than, like something that I will wear to go out. So like just sneakers to play sports.
Okay, Jessica.
My name is Jessica Mitchell. I'm a computer criminology major, a second-year student, and I associate sneakers with kind of like colors and things like that, like a collection of like colors.
Cool.
I'm Matt. I'm a senior engineering student at Florida A&M. When I think of sneakers, I think of everyday wear that we worn anywhere really.
Okay, Tina.
My name is Argentina Charles. I am a master's student in public health here at FSU. And when I think of sneakers, I think of the gym. I wear sneakers to go to the gym, and I always look at everyone at the gym and their sneakers. I don't know, I find it interesting how there's different styles. So my favorite style is gym running shoes.
Running shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Jordan.
Yeah,
Okay.
my name is Jordan. I'm a recent graduate. I graduated in May from FSU, and I associate sneakers. I kind of agree with Matt. Just like every day, like depending. Just like if you're going out to chill, you can just wear your sneakers and go walking or doing whatever you want. If you have to go buy groceries, just put your sneakers on. So, just like a versatile everyday kind of wear.
Cassie.
My name's Cassie. I'm a grad student here at FSU in public administration and social work. And I work for the state, so I associate sneakers when I'm not working. I'm wearing sneakers pretty much because I can't wear sneakers working for the state. But I wear sneakers like every night or during the weekends, unless I'm like going out that night. But I'm a sneaker person. I like sneakers.
Okay. How often do you wear sneakers? Times per week. Anybody can start. How often? Just in general, you
Every
wear
day.
them.
Every
Yeah,
day.
Every day.
Basic.
Everybody agrees.
Yeah.
Or maybe Cassie works in the States.
Yeah, if I just go straight home, no, I'm not gonna like walk around my house with sneakers. But
Okay, but after you get home.
probably on average, I would say like 4 days a week I wear
Okay.
sneakers.
Cool. And why do you, Nivea, why do you wear the sneakers? Why? Is it,
Comfort.
can you elaborate? Argentina?
Oh, sorry.
Did you say it? No, it's fine.
Comfort. They're comfortable, they're easy, they're a match of everything.
It depends.
Okay,
Well,
Nivea.
It depends the color. Like for me, it depends on the color. It will match with my thing. So if I'm wearing like purple up, so I have to have the sneakers like matching with the clothes.
Me, I only wear black sneakers.
I don't have black sneakers.
Yeah, I'm weird. It's like I have like a plethora. I have like a lot of shoes. Like I have an obsession with shoes. Actually, I order shoes all the time. But I can only have black workout shoes. Like the shoes I work out in, I go to the gym, they have to be black.
Yeah.
Like if I'm running or something, I don't like them having like colors on them and all this other stuff. But all of my other shoes have like a lot of colors, like a variety of them. But my workout shoes have to be black.
I don't have any black sneakers. I have green, purple, gray, all the colors, but no black.
Oh, I used to wear colorful ones back in high school, but now, I don't know, I guess I'm boring. Or I just wear black ones too.
But I agree with her if they're comfortable.
Yeah.
Jordan, do you have anything to say about why you wear sneakers?
Same, they're comfortable. Yeah.
Comfortable. Matt?
I just feel like I'm always ready for anything and like some sneakers. Okay.
Comfortable.
Like if you're wearing.
Gotcha. Awesome. Well, thanks. This one jumped into the next question. Do you wear them for fashion or for comfort? Is there any specific way you feel about that? Or for both? So can anybody?
Both depending on the shoe. Because like some shoes are like beaters. They're just like messed up already. So it's kind of like you'll wear those with whatever. You don't really care. But if it's raining, certain sneakers I'm just not going to wear just because I don't want them to get dirty.
Yeah, same. I have some sneakers that are so dirty and some that I clean like every day. So it just
Okay.
depends on the sneaker, I guess. But yeah.
But everybody agrees on that you can wear them it can be either or Nivea.
So one of the things that maybe was a cultural shock when I came to the US is that back in Colombia, you just wear sneakers to work out. That's it. Or just to go Saturdays. But here, people, at least in Washington D.C., when they have to take the metro, you see those people who are they're wearing a nice clothes, and then you look on them, they have a sneaker, like, wow, this doesn't match. And in Colombia, since you wake up with heels, you walk with the heels, you take the bus with the heels, everything's like with nice, sophisticated fashion shoes. But when I came here, I've seen people wearing like these kind of shoes. They're like, those are nice to wear. Like if you have the right clothes, I think I could wear it because they're fashionable. Fashionable? Fashionable? But back there, it was like, no. And you see a lot.
Yeah, people wear like, I live like not far from where she lives, like in the DC area where it's like on the metro, you'll see people, like guys in like full on dress suits and some J's. Like just walking to school. Like I know for a fact my dad, he has like sneakers in his office because he like works at different offices around like DC area and he like switches his shoes.
Okay. And do you guys Matt, do you wear the shoes for fashion or for comfort mostly?
Both we get
Both
different shoes.
also?
For
Depends.
Yeah.
But okay. All right. Anybody else has anything to say about that, or everybody got everything out? Okay. Okay. So we'll start with Cassie. What do you think is the top selling shoe brand at the moment, or in here?
Probably Nikes.
Is it Nike?
Yeah.
Nike's like which? Can you elaborate which kind of Nikes? Not when you say Nike, there's many shoes.
Which I think is the most popular.
Yeah.
Phone a friend.
Yeah.
I think free runs.
Free runs.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
Nikes, those are Nike.
Nike free runs. Also Adidas are like super. Like
Yeah, those
Yeah.
middle ones are really
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah.
This one.
Those
Which
are-
one those?
Yeah,
I've seen those a
the
lot, yeah.
superstars.
Cassandra has
Yeah.
those.
Yeah, she does. She's one of them.
Well,
My niece has one too. She's like 10.
Well, that's supposed to
What happened?
Yeah, free runs.
She's
and
little, yeah.
superstars.
Yeah, I think free
Super,
runs.
yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah.
probably
Yeah, free
Superstars.
runs,
Yeah.
Adidas superstars, or
Mhm,
like
Adidas
the
Superstar.
whatchamacallit, like certain shoes are like really popular, like Converse, the white Converse
Oh
high tops,
my
or the
God.
high top black Converse. Like those are really popular shoes. Like just you could think about like certain shoes are like blowing up, like the Prestos, the Nike Presto. I don't know if you guys know what those are. Like Nike Prestos, they look like kind of running shoes. It's like they're the shoes you see on like Twitter and Instagram where they're like all solid one color and you never know where to get them.
Yeah.
But yeah, those.
Like the, it's like a navy green one that you
Yeah.
can find anywhere. But
The green one?
They're so
Yeah, it's
pretty.
like that
those are-
olive green.
Yeah,
Or you see
olive
like a
green, yeah.
lemon yellow. It's just like
Adidas?
other Nikes.
Nikes?
Well, honestly, I feel like this is gonna sound kind of weird, but I remember in high school, everyone only wore Converse and Vans.
Mhm.
And then like now in college, I feel like most people wear Adidas and Nikes. Maybe it's like age categorized. Because I would only wear my white Converse in high school. And now I still have them, but I like my Nikes more. And I see like everyone else, well, a lot of people at the gym and tailgates and all that now wear Nikes instead of white Converse. Maybe it's just a trend.
I think it's just the trend at the time because, like you said, like even like 10-year-olds are wearing Adidas, just like college kids are wearing Adidas. Like I think it's just
That's true.
what's
Yeah.
trending in the moment.
Yeah.
Matt, what do you think? What are the most like, or
Oh,
what do you
yeah.
think are the
I
most?
see, I just see a lot of running shoes now as
Running
far
shoes.
as sneakers. Yeah, usually Nikes, like those what are those fly knits and then
Okay, so for
free
the
runs and stuff.
yeah, so for the purpose of this, so for me, sneakers are gonna be like these ones, right? And then running shoes would be more like the Nikes that you see every day,
Mhm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Does everybody agree?
Yeah.
Like those he's wearing.
Or
Yeah.
Those are
like
running
those?
shoes, yeah.
So would you call those sneakers as well, or those are just tennis shoes, or like or running shoes?
Running shoes.
Yeah, running shoes are
Running shoes? Okay.
Work.
Okay. Is everybody familiar with the Jordan brand from Nike? What do you feel about that brand? We start Nivea.
Expensive,
Mm-hmm.
Expensive. Okay.
unique.
Unique.
I like the different like colorways and numbers and like the progression that the shoes made.
Okay. What do you feel about them?
I don't like how they put the same shoe out like that they put out before. You know, they'll just put it out with different colors on it, and that's supposed to be like a big thing.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't seen anything new from Jordan in a long time.
I think of collection. So like many people who wear Jordans, I see that they're like sneakerheads. Like they're like really into sneakers and they have a collection, all that.
Okay.
Joe Jordan.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it's cool how I mean that's cool, but I guess it could be bad like if you think about it like what he's saying. But they'll have like their own like distinct like style. Like you know those are Jordan just when you see them. Like you know like that's like a brand. Yeah.
Okay. Classy.
Yeah, I agree with what he's saying. That like it's very distinct,
Mhm.
and also it's something
Like
like
the high top. Yeah.
like you said, like more like I don't own any Jordans. Like I like sneakers, but I wouldn't consider myself a sneakerhead.
Mhm.
But I think if I did, like I would own Jordans. Like I feel like that's like a collector's type of thing. Like I mean, depending on the shoe, of course. There's some that I see people like play basketball, in, which I'm pretty sure that's what they're for. But
Yeah, I think
Most people
basketball.
don't.
Yeah.
Or basketball.
yeah, yeah.
Cool. Some of you guys touched on this. So, what do you guys think about the price for Jordan shoes? Nivea said expensive. So everybody agrees with that? Do you think they're
Yeah,
expensive?
the prices have gone up on them.
They're
Like,
going up.
Yeah, because like when I was like a freshman in high school, it was like you could get a pair of like 6s or 1s for like 140, 120, depending on what size you wear. Now it's up to like 200 depending on the shoe, and it's harder to get the shoes because so many people are buying them,
Mhm.
and the prices keep going up because people keep buying them. So,
How do you feel about that, Jessica?
it's kind of like it's like I can't get as many shoes as I want because I have to save my money.
Matt, how do you feel about the
Yeah,
Jordan's price?
I guess that's how it is when like they said, it's like a collector's type thing. So whenever it's something like that, you kind of gotta expect it to be on the expensive side.
People are still gonna pay for it.
Yeah.
Maybe they won't get as many, but they're still gonna pay for it. So, hey, if that's working, then
But personally, for you, or what do you feel about the price? Or
Oh,
how
I
do you
mean-
feel about it?
honestly, I think I don't want to say fine, but good shoes are expensive. So it's worth, in my opinion, like I like Louboutins and that's like $1,000, you know? And like I will pay for that if I had the money because I like it and it's worth it in my eyes. So,
But it
people are-
might be as good as other one. But I think this is what I think. In the Jordan, you're paying for the brand. You're paying
Mhm.
for the name.
Oh,
I don't know
definitely.
about the quality. I don't know how one.
It depends on what shoe. It's kind of like, technically speaking, all of them are basketball shoes. Like that's
Yeah.
why, like he played in each number of his shoes he's played in, and it's kind of like they're durable. Like I know people who play in like 1s and 6s and things like that. Like they're better to play in sometimes.
But maybe because they have the same brand, like Nike, so it might have the same quality. But while you actually like instead of paying, I don't know, 60 or 100, you're paying 200 just because it's a Jordan.
Well, the good Nikes are about 200.
Yeah, like the high end Nikes, especially if they're like certain ones are
I
limited
have good
releases.
Nikes and they are not that expensive.
It just depends. Like if you're really into sneakers, like you don't care. You just won't pay for it.
Yeah.
Jordan, how do you feel about the
I mean,
price?
to me, they are expensive.
They are
I-
expensive.
Yeah, to me they are. Yeah.
Okay. Classy.
I mean, I think they're expensive, but I think like they're saying too, like if you're really into it, it's worth it. It's not. It's a good quality shoe. It's not like you're paying for garbage, but.
How do you feel about it personally?
Sure, if I have more money, sure, I would pay for them. Sure, I've spent a good amount of money on shoes before, but
Got it.
yeah.
Thank you. One second, I'm gonna check on my note takers. How are you guys doing? Good? Is this thing running?
Yeah.
Fine? Okay. Okay. Awesome. So now we're gonna get more interesting stuff. So, Cassie, tell me, what is the most important consideration when it comes to purchasing like sneakers? What is it? What, for you personally, what is the most important thing?
I like how it looks. Like,
How it looks?
yeah, doesn't really.
Yes.
Yeah, just if I look at it, I'm like, oh, I could see myself in that. Then I buy it.
Okay, Jordan?
I mean, aside from how it looks, obviously, I guess it depends on what you want. Like, what do you want to use it for? Like, if you want running shoes, then you'll get the best running shoes. If you want just like shoes that you can go out and chill with people with, then you get those shoes. You know?
So you're saying it depends on what you
On
need.
the use, yeah.
On what you need.
Mhm.
Let's say, for an example, you need running shoes. So what do you want? What do you look into those running shoes?
And I guess shoes that have like a good support for your feet or something. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. Argentina.
Well, I wish I could say otherwise, but it's mostly looks. Because I have sneakers that I know I'm not supposed, these Nikes that I know they're not for running, and I still go running in them. And he said when I went to buy them, he told me these are not running shoes. You could run with them maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and I still do it because they were nicer than the other shoes.
Okay.
That's just
So just how it
that's
looks.
just me. Yeah.
Matt?
Well, I always think about how many times I'm actually gonna wear them before I like buy them. Cause like sometimes I like some shoes, but I'll think about it. I can only think. Like,
You're actually gonna use them.
yeah,
That's true.
So that's the most important if you're gonna use
yeah.
them.
But I mean, you know, cause yeah, shoes are expensive, so I like to think.
So
how
if
many
you
times
were
am I
gonna use
gonna-
them, what is the thing that is most important to you about the shoe? Like what is the most important consideration when it comes to making a decision? I'm gonna purchase them.
Right, like I think about how many times am I
Okay.
really gonna
That's the
wear
most
these
important.
shoes.
So if
yeah,
you're gonna use them, then you probably
yeah, then I'm gonna buy them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Jessica.
For me, it's kind of like I see shoes, and then my first thoughts are like, how many outfits can I wear with this? Like that's like where my mind goes automatically. Because like I said, for my running shoes or workout shoes, they're always black, so it's not so much. I like know what type of style and comfort I want in a shoe, and like when it comes to like sneakers and things like that, I'm just like, how many outfits can I pull from this? Like that's what my first thought process is.
Okay. Livia.
For me, it's like if I like the color, I just said the color and how fashionable they are. But like my physical therapist told me you need to buy this type of shoe, and I was like, okay, let me go and see how it looks like. And they were awful. And I'm like, no, let me see the other ones. But the other ones were not made to run like you said.
Exactly.
But then I have to buy because my knee is getting bad because of having shoes that are not for running. So I have to buy them. But I was still looking for a color that I like. Not gray, like I wanted to have another nice color, like bright. But at the end of the day, I have to buy because of the use. But I always look for how fashion they are. Like, how do I see myself on them?
Okay. Thank you guys. So just to follow up on this, how do you guys personally purchase? Is it how do you purchase shoes? Is it at the store or just
Store.
explain how you do it? Maybe a store.
Store.
I online shop like 99% of the time. I hate going in the store honestly.
I hate
'Cause
shop online.
That's the thing, because it's kind of like I order like most clothes and shoes online because I just don't like having to go to a mall and wait in a line when I know what size shoe I wear.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not a.
Cool. Matt,
Stores.
store.
Stores.
Yeah,
Store.
that's it, store.
Most of the time in stores, I like trying shoes on, but if, let's say I already owned a pair and I just wanted to buy them again, or like Converse, for example, if I just want a different color, I'll just buy them online. I already know how they fit. But
Okay.
yeah, it's just with those shoes that you know how they fit. But besides that, yeah, I like to try them on.
Mm-hmm. So when you go to the store, when you walk into the shoe store, what's the first thing you do? Like when you guys go buying shoes, you're
The first thing, look at the shoes.
Oh, yeah.
Go to the section of either women's or women's shoes, maybe boys. If they can
or
be
let me put it like,
I
do you
love
already have an
sizes.
idea of what you want before you walk in, or you just sometimes just walk in and look for stuff?
Usually I'm just walking and browsing and I see something. I don't usually go to the store with the intent of buying sneakers, I guess, but it happens. So
What do you look for when you're looking at this rack of shoes that you have in front?
just something that catches my eye, something I like, something that I think would look cool on me. Yeah.
Jordan?
What's the question? What I go to in the store?
When you walk in, like when you go to a store to buy your shoes, what do you do? Like what is the first thing you do?
If I have like a purpose for being there, like if I already know that I want some type of shoe, then I'll just look for that type of shoe and then I guess get the one that I like, the one that's different from what I have. Like if I have all black, then I'll try to like get a different one, and just depending on what I'm looking for. If I'm just there to browse and to see, then I'll just walk around and like you said, just whatever catches your attention.
Cool.
Well, I'm kind of boring,
with shoes, so I look for black shoes. I love the color black. Like, I always wear black for the most part. Well, not always, but it's my favorite color to match my clothes with.
So you walk towards the black shoes.
Yep.
Okay. Good. No, that's cool. Matt.
Usually I got some sort of idea of what I'm looking like. I might be looking for running shoes or basketball shoes or something like that. So I usually know which section.
So you do your research before and then you go to the store, or you
Not
just
necessarily research. I just know.
know.
You know, they're like I need some running shoes. Let me just
Okay.
Look
You already know what
for the
kind
running.
of what you
Yeah,
want.
you know.
Cool. Jessica?
If I do go to the store, I already know what I want, so I just kind of like walk straight to like the wall, get the shoe, and I'm like, I need this and this size, so I can just go as fast as possible. It's kind of like I don't really like go to the store to like browse. If I'm like going in store for something, it's because I couldn't find it online,
Okay.
and it's like the whole like find a store near you. 'Cause
Gotcha. Yeah. Nivea?
I take my sweet time. So I know where I'm going, I know what I need, but I need to go and look for the 5-letter sales. So I go over there and say, okay, let me see what is in sale. Even though I'm not looking for that. I'm looking for like, I don't know, heels or whatever. But I know where the places that I'm gonna go without doing a previous research. And I just go to sales before. And then go to the point that, so I can spend a lot of time in there. They have to kick me out in the store. We're closing.
Yeah, I look at sales too. That's
Sales.
a lot.
Nice. Okay. Nivea, do you play and watch sports? If so, which ones?
I play and I watch basketball, soccer, and tennis.
Jessica?
I play basketball, but I watch like basketball, football, soccer, hockey.
Nice. Matt?
Yeah, I play just about every sport, but I watch football, basketball, soccer sometimes. Kind of into track and field. That's about it.
Nice. Tina?
Well, I used to play, not anymore. I don't have any time.
Okay, that's fine.
But I used to play softball, and I like watching baseball and softball, and sometimes football for FSU. But I'm not really big in like NFL or anything.
Okay. Cool.
I
Jordan?
mean, I used to play like with my friends and stuff, like soccer and football and stuff like that. And I mainly watch sports when there's like a big event. Like I'll watch like FSU football, I guess because I'm an FSU fan and I came here. But like the World Cup or the Super Bowl, like things like that. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't currently play a sport. I used to play soccer in high school a long time ago. And if I watch sports because it's on and everyone else is watching it, but I'm not really like.
Okay, you're not.
If I watch, it's gonna be football or basketball, but I don't care if I miss the game either. So it's
Okay.
whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and everybody here knows who Michael Jordan is, right?
No, can you tell us who he is?
No?
I'm just kidding.
He's the Bugs Bunny.
That's how you're gonna describe Michael Jordan?
I don't want to get into debates, okay? You have to be neutral. Okay. So what do you feel, or how influential do you think Michael Jordan has been to you personally, or if he has been influential? Let's start with Cassie.
To me personally, I mean, not that influential, I guess. I mean, he's cool. I like him in
He's
that
cool.
movie, you know.
Yeah.
I think he's been very influential in the sneaker world. It's crazy that his brand is still so prominent. Like everyone's still buying Jordans. So yeah.
Jordan?
Yeah, in the sneaker world, yeah, he's influential, but I feel like in my life,
Not really. Okay.
Yeah, he's not that influential in my life either.
Mm-hmm.
But my little brother loves him, so
Okay. So it has influenced somebody.
yeah.
Matt.
When I was growing up, everybody wanted to be like Michael Jordan. So I was one of those kids that wanted to be like Mike.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that movie.
Jessica.
Well, my mom is from North Carolina where he's from, so I grew up like a big UNC fan where he played basketball. So I'm like a big fan of Michael Jordan, and I like sneakers and basketball in general. So I guess we could say pretty influential because I give him a lot of money to buy shoes. So
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
The only way that I might be influential, but very, very inside, I don't know, is like his whole career. Like he started playing basketball, then he went jump, like champion in basketball for many years. Then he jumped in baseball, then he came back to basketball. Now he has his own business, so he just thought, just like, oh, I'm just gonna play basketball, like, or a sport like other players, and forgot about education. He actually finished his degree. And he even, I think he was the owner of the Wizards, no?
He owned the Wizards, now he owns the Hornets.
Yeah.
That's
So I
awesome.
think is to admire, but maybe to persist, maybe to be a fighter, it might be, but no way.
Thank you guys for your insights on that. So now we're gonna talk about the Jordan brand and specific. What do you like or dislike about the Jordan brand in general? Let's start with Nivea. So Jordan brand is
Like I said before, they're too expensive. I'm a college
Yeah.
student, international college student. I don't have the money to spend on them. I would like to try, but it's the same thing. Like, but if you put me between Jordan and LeBron James, I will buy the LeBron James because I'm more like fan of LeBron James than Jordan. So maybe.
Does LeBron James has?
He has sneakers, but
He has?
But they're more more even expensive.
yeah, I was gonna say
than-
they're more expensive than Jordan.
They're more
sneakers.
expensive than Jordan because you know LeBron James now he's the
Are they like new?
MVP, the king.
He's
So
had
he always has
sneakers.
this?
He's had
Yeah,
sneakers
a
since
couple.
we were probably
Yeah.
like elementary school.
Really?
He's on like LeBron 13s or something like that.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Oh,
Jessica, how do you feel about, or what do you like or dislike about the Jordan
I
brand?
like the Jordan brand. Like I would want like. I kind of would wish he would re-release some of his other shoes, like some of the colorways I think that he recently came out with are like really ugly. But other than that, I like the shoes.
Can you elaborate on the ugly?
Like there were these orange shoes that he came out with, and like they were like the Jordan 11s, and they were like velvet, and they just looked really tacky. Like some people really like the shoe. I just saw them, and I was just like, I wouldn't spend my money on that. Because I'm just like, if water hits those shoes, those are ruined.
Okay, got it. Matt?
Yeah, I'm just not into them anymore. I mean, like when I was growing up and wanted to be like Mike, it was cool, but I'm grown now. I'm just not really.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Valentina?
I think they're cool. Hi.
Hey.
Hi. Yeah, I think they're cool, but I wouldn't personally buy them just because I feel like I don't have outfits to match with them, or I don't know, it's just not my style.
Okay. Okay. Jordan?
I mean, I like that. I mean, they look durable. Like they look like they will last for a long time. So that's good.
Mm-hmm.
That's a positive that they have. That, like I said earlier, like everybody knows Jordans by seeing them. So they have like a specific brand that he's built for years now. But yeah, I personally probably wouldn't with them just because I don't know. It's just I just wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cassie?
I like them. I would actually wear those that are on the table. Like they're cool. I would buy them. But if someone wanted to buy them for me, I wouldn't take them as a gift. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's like you said. I didn't realize that he had done so much, but I think just like the brand itself, it's like he's so influential, and like I think it's cool, like you said, that you can recognize this shoe even without seeing him playing basketball on the front. Like you pretty much know what a Jordan looks like. Even people like you, even though you're not really like into sneakers like that, but you know what a Jordan looks like. Like
Yeah,
it's just
they have a style.
yeah.
They're cool though.
That's cool.
I like them.
Okay. So if you were, to have Jordans, where would you see yourself wearing? What kind of occasion? It was going back to the beginning, but just specifically with if you had a nice pair of Jordans, where would you wear those? Start here.
Well,
Cassie.
super nice pair. I don't know. I'd be scared to wear them, but I'm just honestly just everyday type of thing. I guess like whenever I felt like putting them on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I feel like
I
they're
wouldn't do
very
anything special.
like they're versatile. You can wear them anywhere.
Anywhere? Like,
Well, me personally, I went to, this is gonna sound so weird, but I went to a concert. It was a Jay-Z concert, and I really, really wished I had Jordans because like my outfit was like working, and I was like, dang, I don't have like shoes
The
that go
shoes,
with
yeah.
the like,
These
you know.
shoes.
Yes, I get.
So that would be my perfect moment when I would want them.
Nice.
That day.
Sunday.
Oh, that I needed them. I really did.
Matt,
I guess, yeah, just everywhere, I guess. Probably not to play, but
not to play.
other than that, yeah.
Okay. Jessica.
Kind of like Jordan said, they're versatile, like whenever really. Just depends on like the occasion.
Yeah.
I think if I buy, I will buy the basketball, the ones to play, just to ones.
You will buy Jordans to play. That you
Yeah,
will-
the Jordans that are for playing, I will buy those. Like, I think they have like
Is there a difference?
Well, technically speaking, all of
All
them,
of them,
all
yeah.
of them are to play in. Like he played in like all.
This one, this
Yeah, he
too
played.
hard.
No, he played in those. Like I've seen people playing in
Okay,
those.
for me, I wouldn't buy this one to play.
It's like certain ones
They're
that have,
like,
that's what I'm saying. You want like
they're like,
It's
I don't
hard.
feel like I will. ¿Cómo se dice amortiguar?
What do you want?
As
Like, no, like the cars when you're like, yeah,
Oh, like it doesn't have like
The
cushion and
cushioning.
stuff.
The
Yeah,
cushion.
like, are you
Like
saying they're like
it's
heavy?
stiff.
Like they're
no,
heavy?
no heavy.
But it
but
won't
like,
like bend, right, I guess.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like those will crease. Like
you know when the
certain
cars
ones,
when
yeah.
you like
Like
you
they're
have
not
a bump,
flexible.
a bump like you have like the thing. Okay. With this one, I don't feel like so. I would buy the ones that I think or I consider to play, just to play. Maybe those ones, just to play.
Okay. Why? Okay. Jessica. Why do you think people don't wouldn't wear Jordans?
Some people probably think they're too expensive. Other people probably just aren't into sneakers like that. Some people just like aren't like. It's not a big deal to them.
Anybody else has any comments on that question? Why wouldn't somebody use Jordan?
That like Mike era passed. Like there was a time when kids had to have, Jordans. They've never seen them play now, so
They just care about the shoes.
Yeah, it's
now it's
like-
just about the shoes. It's not so much like being like Michael Jordan.
and
Gotcha. Argentina, you have anything? You were gonna say something?
I think some people just don't have. I don't want to say time to wear sneakers, but like for example, like Cassandra said, she doesn't wear them to work because she's not allowed to wear sneakers at work. There's some people that just like their lifestyle doesn't allow them to wear sneakers because they're like in a professional setting all the time. Or
Cool. Jordan, do you have anything to say on that?
No, this is the rest
Everybody.
covered it, yeah. Well,
I see.
What was the question? Why would it?
Why do you think people don't wear them? Or,
Yeah, it just doesn't fit their personal style. I would say like you don't wear clothes that would go that you think would go with because it's a very like distinct type of sneaker. It's not. Some people would wear it with anything, but not most. It's not
Okay.
like some sneakers that you could actually wear with pretty much anything.
awesome. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and show you some commercials, and I'm gonna show you this one first, and then we'll just ask you some questions about it after. It's a 1992 commercial. Oi, I got this. Let's start it over.
What's on the record? What's up? I was only kidding. Gruesome, ain't it? Of course you know this means war. Hey, Jordan, and Air Jordan.
What'd you expect? Elmer Fudd?
Nice shot.
Nice shot.
This floors them every time. Yoo-hoos. Nice shorts. This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
That's all, folks.
Well, that's my line.
Okay, and then I'm gonna show you, that was 92. I'm gonna show you this one from 2017.
that quality though.
I know.
Right? It's like my eyes.
Wow.
that is just what is it called, compilation?
A compilation.
Of music videos that just had Jordans in them.
I see you look better, you look sexy with them J's on. Pull up in the tri step out with them things on. I got me the black and painted leather with the gray, matching with the skinny jeans off with the shades.
That was it. That concert looks so good.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with Cassie over here. What do you think about the commercials we showed, and the music videos in general?
Okay, like just what? Sorry,
Just
there's like so
what
much.
do you-
I just
Yeah.
watched so much.
What do you think in general about the Jordan brand, or how?
I think. Okay, let's start back with the first commercial of Bugs Bunny. I think like my first thought when I saw the second commercial was kind of what you were saying, that I feel like Jordan was more branded towards like the younger generation back in the 90s, and I think maybe he kind of knew his audience and grew with it, because now I feel like it's more branded towards like young adults or older adults even, because I mean that's just my impression from the commercials at least, and I think it's just branded as like a cool shoe to wear, like it's, you know, you have to have some type of like swag, I guess, to wear them. Like I don't know, that's how it's branded at least to me. So.
Okay, Jordan, what do you think about the commercial?
You're in Jordan.
I just saw like the progression between the first video and the second video. I guess it has to do with like the time difference still, but just like the way that it's branded, I guess changed. I guess like the first one is more like childish, like you got Bugs Bunny playing basketball, and the second one, like you see the guy, you know, like partying and taking pictures and like being a celebrity, and it's just like I guess different branding strategies between the two videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I agree with what he said. How in the second video you see like a I don't want to say club scene, but like there's like drinks and like, you know, that type of audience. But what really caught my attention is how many music videos and how many songs there are. Like I didn't realize that until like right now. Like the Anaconda video, I did not know they were wearing those sneakers. And I've seen that video before. So yeah, that's so cool. I like it. It's pretty cool.
Matt?
I guess it just shows how prominent Jordan is to pop culture, I guess. Yeah, I mean that second, the one with Russell Westbrook, I don't even remember seeing any shoes in the commercial at all.
Yeah, that's true.
But
That's a good point. Jessica?
To go off what he said, it was kind of like Jordan was trying to sell his sneakers to get on the map in the first one when he was an athlete, but it's kind of like it's gotten to the point now where they have songs about them and things like that, where it's like it's a part of pop culture. Like when we think of like rap music, there's certain like things you associate with it, and then it's kind of like Jordan sneakers and things like that. Just like that second video with Russell Westbrook, it's just like now they're like trying to ship Jordan brand, not so much the shoe anymore. It's the brand as a whole.
Okay, yeah.
I remember what Barry said. So the first, I believe it's the same target market because for the first one we were young, well, babies. Or I don't know if you guys.
Well,
see
I
that.
wasn't born in
92, yeah,
92.
yeah.
I was
Yeah.
born in 98.
Okay.
Oh my god.
For the people
I was
who
born
were
in
born by that time, I think it was like by generation, so it was like focusing on that. And now that we're already grown, like with the music thing, it's still the same people. But
Yeah.
before it was just young, and now we're just an adult. But it's the same like that generation that were born at that time. But using in the second one, by using the Westbrook, they are doing endorsement because in '90s it was just Jordan trying to sell his shoes, but now he's not a player anymore. Now he's a businessman, so now he has to get one MVP or like one best player. Like he cannot get LeBron because LeBron is the competition. So and oh my God, Rosebrook, he's also a good player and he doesn't have a brand, so he's using like more like an endorsement. Yeah, so they're still trying to focus on the same generation.
Okay. Anybody say? Somebody say
So
something?
it's true.
Yeah, I
You
just
said it's
agree
true.
with
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
So about the second commercial, anybody feel the need to go out and buy some Jordan? After watching it, how do you feel about that second one in general? I know you compared it, but now how you felt about that, the second one, the 2017
I
commercial?
mean, it would convince me more than the first one. Because it looks more fun, and I mean, it appeals more to our age group.
Yeah.
I don't think the second one was really.
Yeah.
I think it was like a brand thing.
Yeah,
Like,
I think it was gonna be
yo,
more,
still here, but
Yeah.
still Jordan.
more like the NBA, because the NBA is trying to target like China, South America.
Yeah.
So I feel like more like targeting the NBA than the shoe, like because I don't know what is the relationship between Jordan and then playing in China.
Mhm.
Or, I don't know if I guess it was China. But.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I agree with her. It's kind of like where they're trying to market because they're trying to make like the NBA, like basketball in general, like international now. That's why they have like those like tournaments and they'll have like huge things like that in those countries, or they'll have them in South America. It's like she said.
Cool. Let's see. And then, what do you guys? So maybe touch a little bit about it. So what do you think about the celebrity endorsements? Do you think they work or not, or just explain why? Start here with Cassie.
Yeah, and definitely there were people who want to be like the people they look up to. They see a celebrity they really like endorsing something. They're more likely to want to go out and buy it and be like them. So.
Jordan, what do you think?
yeah,
about
I agree. It's all about pop culture, and like these people are looked like people look up to these people. So when they see them wearing it, it makes them subconsciously or consciously wanna wear the same shoes.
Yeah, Argentina.
Yeah, I agree. To be completely honest, before I saw that commercial, well, after seeing that commercial, it made me want to buy Jordan's more, Jordan's more than like when I first got here to the focus group.
Oh, nice.
So yeah,
Do you want Jordan?
But yeah, yeah. Plus they always wear it so nicely. They always have the outfit that matches the shoes and all. They make it look good. So yeah, they definitely.
Jessica, do you think
Yeah.
endorsements work?
I think endorsements work because it's kind of like sometimes you can like they're not forcing it, but you'll see like a really nice outfit and you're like, dang, I can wear that. I can
Yeah.
like finesse that fit. Then you're just trying to piece things together with what you can afford. Like you may not be able to afford like a $200 or $300 like T-shirt, but you can get those shoes.
Okay. Yeah. And there's a lot of celebrities, so does it matter what celebrity or which celebrity is endorsing the product? Or it does? It matters.
You might
You see a
the
lot of nods.
reputation of the
Everybody's
star.
everybody's nodding. Cassie, you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It matters, yeah. It just depends
Okay.
on what, if you have a negative image of the person endorsing it or whatever, some type of negative connotation, that's like, you're probably going to be less likely to be like, oh, I don't want to wear that because they're wearing that. Or
Or if they're not good at the sport they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's,
Oh, yeah.
oh,
They're endorphin.
yeah, it's almost like the whole like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna want to buy shoes from someone who doesn't play.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
offense, it's kind of like Russell Westbrook just won MVP
Mhm.
in the
Okay.
NBA, and he's like really good at basketball. So it's kind of like if it was just someone who didn't play and they're just like buy these shoes,
Like
I'm
for
like,
example,
Who are
who
you?
are you?
for
Yeah.
example, like for example, who wouldn't you buy?
Like for example, if it's like J.R. Smith trying to sell me some shoes, I'm just like, come on now, like.
Okay, and then about the music, do you think the music influences, just the fact that their music influences you to
That concert.
The concert.
the concert? Okay, Nivea, do you think it influences you to see the Jordans in music, or just
No,
not
not
really?
really.
I would
Jessica?
say like not really music videos. It's just more so. It's just like you see them and it's like one of those things where you like maybe go on a story and be like, oh, I've seen those somewhere. You don't really remember you've seen it in a music video. It's like subconsciously, like you're like, oh yeah, those. I think I want those now, but
Yeah.
you don't. It's not like they're like in the music video like buy these shoes.
I think like you said too, like if you see like in music videos, it's probably when they're wearing like the really cool outfits, and you're like, oh, I could probably recreate that look. Like that was really cool there. So I think in that sense, yeah. So.
And the songs that like are about Jays, those also
Yeah.
kind of make you wanna. Cause like that Miley Cyrus song, I remember like when you go out to parties and like
You were, like,
that
pointing.
song came on, like people with Jays on anyways, but they were pretty hype.
Low key, when I go to like I don't know, like how I said, when I go to a concert, I tend to kind of try to dress like the setting.
Yes.
So I wanted some Jordans.
Okay. Jordan, anything else you want to
No, I just.
Okay. All right, guys. I think that's all the questions. Anybody else has any comments?
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Do people? I never asked you this before.
What?
Do people like? What do you think about like your name being Jordan and then Jordan the brand? Because I'm pretty sure people confuse your name. Does that have an effect on you?
Not really.
Like it's so crazy.
I mean, I see what you're saying, but
Like everyone's always like Jordan or like
I just feel like to me my name is different than.
You have to
Jordan.
fight for the why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I feel like it's like it doesn't relate. I don't know why. Like I just feel like it's like two separate, like completely different things.
But every time that you say, "Oh, my name is Jordan," they will put the J.
Yeah, like they'll pronounce it like Jordan. I'll be like, no, like Jordan, but with a Y, like that. Like I have to tell them that's how you pronounce it.
yeah, like me, for example, my name's Argentina,
Oh,
but
and
I'm
like
from
the
Dominican
country,
Republic.
Yeah.
So everyone always asks me like, "Are you
Are
from
you
Argentina?" or like, "Do you have any relation to Argentina?" And I'm just like, "No." So I was just wondering.
I mean, I feel like it helps me explain my name better. I guess I'm just like, oh, it's like Jordan. Everybody knows what that is, and
There
then
you-
with a Y.
There
like
you
that.
go. He had an influence in
Okay,
your
there you
life.
go. Then that's an influence. That's
It's true.
Good point.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much. That's all. If you guys have any more questions, you can ask us after. But this is all the questions I got. Thank you very much. Eat some more pizza and.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No, thank